Hello everyone and welcome to Bedwars Myth Busting. I sent out a community tab a couple days ago asking for myths in Bedwars you want me to test, and there were a bunch of replies, and in this video I cover like 10 to 15 of them. I don't remember the exact number, but yeah, if you want this to be a series, let me know, leave a like, comment, whatever, blah blah blah. But yeah, let's get straight into the myths. Alright, so for the first myth, it was probably actually the most requested one. It was whether mining fatigue and haste affect the hits you get in Bed Wars. So first what I did is I got my friend Thoughtful here to stand right there, and I just clicked at a fairly consistent rate with completely no modifiers, no haste or mining fatigue. Then I put on haste and clicked at roughly the same speed, and then Thoughtful activated a minor fatigue trap, so I had minor fatigue. But as you can tell, all three of these, if you put them beside each other, are roughly the same. They are a little different because my click speed was not consistent, but there's really no difference. The next myth is going to be what happens when you shoot two fireballs and they hit each other. This is actually pretty interesting because I never thought about this. So me and Thoughtful got on a bridge. We timed out and shot the fireball at the same spot at the same time. And it's kind of hard to see, but basically what happens is one fireball blows up and the other fireball gets put in the opposite direction by that explosion. Basically, one turns around and one blows up. For the next test, I'm going to be seeing the distance of a knockback stick and punch bow based on different factors. I made sure Thoughtful was standing on the exact same spot every time by putting blocks in front of her and then making her walk into them. I actually didn't count the blocks yet. I'll do that when I edit this video, but I'll put on screen what happens. So first I did, with us both standing on the ground, I hit her with a knockback stick, and it's this many blocks. Then I did when I jumped, I was in the air, and I hit her, and it went this far. Now I'm going to be conducting similar tests with a punch bow. So when we're both on the ground with a fully charged back bow, but I don't think it really matters how charged back it is, it goes this far. And then with Thoughtful in the air, it goes even farther to this far. So those are all the tests I needed from Thoughtful. Everything else I could just do on an alt, so I logged into an alt. First thing I did was seeing if you could fireball and TNT jump, as in have both explosions happen at the same time and you go even further. So this took a couple tries. It definitely was kind of hard to time, but eventually I got a semi-successful attempt where the TNT blew me up, and then I threw the fireball and it blew me up even more, but I wasn't satisfied with that. So I did a couple more tries until I got this, which I'm pretty sure is higher than normal. I don't really know, but it looks higher. You can judge for yourself. Let me know if you think it's higher in the comments. So something someone suggested is they asked if a sharpness stone sword does more damage than a regular iron sword. And come on, you can tell by just looking at it. Iron sword does 6 damage, sharpness stone sword does 6.25. Not very noticeable of a difference, but just ever so slightly more. Next, someone asked me if a quadruple TNT jump is possible, which I didn't even know a triple TNT jump was possible. I barely am familiar with a double TNT jump, so I was trying to set up some like makeshift device, and then I was an idiot, and I walked off with 4 TNT on me. And then my ult got kicked for AFK. So, I mean, I feel like we all knew that that wasn't going to work, or at least the way I set it up. Alright, so this next myth requires Obsidian, so I went to middle at the beginning of the game and placed it over my bed. So what this myth is how long each pickaxe takes to break Obsidian. So first, I did it with my fist, and you get kicked for AFK before you can even get close to mining it. Sure, you could move around some, but that's really just not useful at all. No one's going to mine Obsidian with their fist in an actual game. So for the rest of these, I don't have the exact times yet, but I will show the exact times on screen. But for the wooden pickaxe, the tier 1 pickaxe, it takes around 62 to 63 seconds, or a minute 2, a minute 3, somewhere around there. Moving along to the tier 2 pickaxe, or the iron pickaxe, it takes roughly 22 seconds. The tier 3 pickaxe, or the gold pickaxe, takes about 11 seconds. The max tier, or diamond pickaxe, takes a little more than 4 seconds. Let me know if you want me to test how long it takes with haste and haste 2, and I'll be glad to test it in a future video if I do more of these. But anyways, moving along, I'm going to test if blocking your sword or having armor negates any fall damage. So as you can see, I built up a couple blocks, walked off, took 5 hearts of damage. It looks like 4.5. If you zoom in and slow down a bunch, you can see that I actually regenerated half a heart just a tiny amount of time after taking the fall damage. So it was actually 5 hearts. Then I did the same height. I walked off, but with blocking my sword, and as you can see, it also did 5 hearts. And then I bought iron armor and walked off again, and had the same result, taking 5 hearts of fall damage. So no difference there. No matter what, you're going to take the same amount of fall damage. Alright, next I'm going to do another test with TNT and fireballs. I'm going to test how much damage it does on a normal TNT and fireball jump. So shooting a fireball directly at your feet without jumping or anything does 1 heart of damage and shoots you high enough to take 6 hearts of fall damage. So if you want a fireball to get away from someone and plan on landing back down, you're going to be down to 3 hearts. And now the final test of the video is going to be how high TNT and fireballs can launch you into the air. So first I built a wool tower 10 blocks tall, and then I thought that was going to be too tall, so I raised 2 blocks, making it 8 blocks tall, and I launched a fireball straight at my feet, and it turns out it wasn't too tall because I flew way above that thing. So I added 4 more blocks, went back down, shot another fireball, and it still wasn't enough, so I built 2 more blocks, totaling to 14 blocks, shot a fireball at my feet, and it was just enough. So fireball launches you 14 blocks into the air. I kept the 14 block pillar for the TNT because they both did give you the same amount of fall damage earlier. So I placed TNT at my feet, tried to stand in the very middle of it, and the first one did give me enough height, but it kind of pushed me to the side a bit. So I did it again, but while jumping, and I think I mistimed my jump because it didn't get me very high at all. But then I did it a third time, just standing straight in the middle of it, and it launched me high enough, maybe even a little higher, and I landed on top of the 14 block pillar. So TNT and fireballs both can get you 14 blocks in the air. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Like I said at the beginning, if you want this to be a series, let me know and comment any more myths you have, because obviously I'll need more myths if I want to make more videos. But other than that, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
They want a story, I'ma tell them that. They wanna see I got the visions, want the change, I'll make the difference. And you know that I'll be searching till I bring it back. Yeah, I went through hell and back to find myself, but I am not the same as who I left. No, I am not the same, I'm reinvented from the head to toe. Still I'm on that same roll, still I'm grinding just to reach the payroll.